You've read the books, you've gone to school, you have your degrees, you've gone to college, you've taken courses, you've downloaded ebooks, you've taken course after course after course, class after class after class, trying to find something that validates the fact that God is calling you to be a very specific problem solver in this world, but yet you keep questioning it and you keep asking people that don't know what they're doing with their life what you should do with your life. But not this year. This year has to be different because you have the knowledge, you have the skill, you have the intuition, you have the confidence already inside of you to do what it is that God is calling you to do. This year, you don't need to ask for anybody else's permission. This year, you're just going to get the idea, take the action, and cover it with massive prayer. This year is going to be different. This year isn't going to be like last year when you said you were going to release the extra weight off of your body, but you never got around to doing it because you were just so busy doing things that don't bring you any joy. This is not the year for that. That was last year. This year has got to be different. You've said for so long, I'm so good at this. People come to me all the time for this. I should turn this into a business. I know this will be amazing. This is the year that you actually do it. You've already read the books. You've already gone to the classes and taken the courses. This is the year that you get yourself out of the way. You see, nobody is standing in your way. You know, I used to think Tony Robbins was standing in my way. Iyanla Vanzant was standing in my way. I used to think all of these greats that were doing the work that I do were in some way, shape, or form was going to find Angel Richardson and say, you know what, you're not good enough to do what it is that you're doing. I had to get myself out of the way. That was the last hurdle in which I had to get over in order to live the life that God has destined for me to live. You see, you are a partner with God in creating the life that He's designed for you to have, but you got to get in that partnership and you have to believe with Him. You have to believe even when you don't believe. You have to think about your dreams even when everything, especially when everything around you is not lining up. This is not the year to give up. This is not the year to call it quits. This is the year to do exactly what it is that you promised yourself that you were going to do in 2010 and 2013 and 2014. Now we're going into 2019. Now it is 2019 and you're still saying, well, I need to read another book, or I need to do another class, or I need to hire a coach and maybe let me run this past them and see what they think about what it is that God has called me to do. And with all due respect, I am a coach and I love encouraging people. However, at the end of the day, the ultimate coach that we should all listen to is God. You've been to therapy, you've prayed about it, you've thought about it, you've meditated about it, you've written about it. This is the year that you remove yourself out of the way and you do what it is that God has been calling you to do. You're being selfish because you're thinking about, oh, well, what will people say? Will they like my hair? Will they like my makeup? What if I go on YouTube and I get a thumbs down? What if nobody watches my videos? What if nobody gets on my conference calls? What if nobody comes to my workshops? What if will drive you insane? Not this year. This year has to be different. This year cannot be like any other year that you have ever experienced in your life. This is the greatest time to be alive if you are bold enough to do what God has been calling you to do. You can literally start doing it right now. You can start to release the weight right now. You can start the business right now. You can write the book right now. You can get married right now. You can become the powerful woman of God that you have always known since you were a little girl, that you have been called to be. This is the year that you get it done. This is the year that you remove your sweet little pretty and handsome self out of the way and be that mouthpiece, be that voice that God is trying to use here in the earth realm. There are people that are literally dying because you are dying to hide from the world and don't want to put yourself out there. While you're doing that, there's somebody that is missing something that's so crucial to their life, and it's a piece of wisdom or information that you hold that once you get yourself out of the way, you can make it happen. This year has to be different. This is not the year to sit back and say, oh, Angel, you're doing good. Oh, so-and-so, you're doing good. Oh, yay, yay, yay for you. The congratulations and the celebrations is all of that, and I love it. I absolutely celebrate it myself. But don't you want to celebrate yourself this year? Don't you want to accomplish some milestones for yourself? Don't you want to once and for all check off the fact that you wrote a book, the fact that you started your business, the fact that you filled up your coaching practice with paying clients all over the world? Don't you want this to be the year that you make that happen? I declare and decree that this is the year that will be like no other year that you have ever experienced in your life. Remember, you've read the books, you've watched the videos, you've gone to the workshops, you've gone to the seminars, you've prayed about it, you've meditated about it. This is the year that you make it happen.